Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the European Capitals Tour. We are in Rome. And hello to everybody in chat. I see everyone's already into the menu. Got Kevin and Robert and Nick and Dark. And today we are heading from Rome up the west coast of Italy to Berne in Switzerland. Should be a good flight. It's a shorter one, but we should get a nice view of the Alps. It looks pretty nice out weather-wise, so we should be okay. And yeah, I think we're about ready to go. So I am going to start my VA tracker. And we'll get going. Flying with us today is Nick, and I believe Jack is flying as well. Nick's behind me there. That's the British Airways CRJ. And I think Jack's around here somewhere. Not sure where he's parked on the airfield. I think he's flying Virgin Atlantic? VR, what's your call letters there? VLG? I can't remember which one that is. Anyway, let's hop on board and we can start getting ourselves ready to go. Alright, we're on board the aircraft. We'll just take our seat. Ground crew have left it running for us. Powered up. So we are good. Alright. So, circuit breakers are good. Nose wheel steering switch is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear lever is down and locked. Flight spoiler lever is retracted. Slats and flaps lever is set 0. Radar, get the seat lever out of the way, is off. ADG manual release is stowed. Emergency flap switch is normal. APU is off. AC electrics. We're running off external power. That's good. IRSs, we will put those into nav mode. There we go. Emergency equipment is checked. Gear and safety pins are checked. Airplane documents have been checked. Is it view link? Yeah, it could be. Hydraulic pump 3A is on. We'll come over to hydraulics. We can see hydraulic system 3A is pressurized. Come over here, turn it back off, and pressure's coming off. So that is good there. Virgin Galactic. And Fms Initialization. So we'll come over here to the FMS. That one. Scroll in a little bit. So we'll take a look. DA World Data, 30 December 21 is good. 01 December is our secondary backup. UTC, this is a morning flight. I've rolled the time back, although we are on live weather. So we'll go to position initialization. We are at Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot. There we go. We'll go to page 2. GPS number 2. Go back. Set our position. Execute that. We are good there. So we are initialized on the FMS. So Roger's going to go do the walk around while I carry on with our originating checks. So oxygen. Oxygen is good. Audio warnings.
Viewer bay overheat.
Alright. Electrical panel is checked. Fire detection is good. Indicator will come up down below on the panel. Interior no lights panel is good. We have nav and logo lights currently on. Bleed air panel, we are in normal, auto, and both engines. APU panel, the APU is currently off. Start panel is checked, no lights. Hydraulic panel is off. ELT is armed, reset. Cabin pressure panel is good. Anti-ice panel, everything is off. Air conditioning is, packs are off, free circ fan is off, and cargo air is off. Anti-ice panel is checked. Window heat coming on to low. Emergency lights are armed. Standby compass 210, 200. It's pretty close. It's checked. Nose wheel steering is off. Clocks are set. Instrument panels are set. Everything is looking good. Upper pedestal. Everything is in where it should be. Anti-skid is armed. Engines are N1 synced. That is all good. Thrust lever quadrant. Manual trims are stowed. Reverse is off. And ground spoilers are in auto. Thrust levers are in shut off. Avionics and radio tuning. We'll tune over to 122.8, which is the first frequency we're going to need. There's nobody else online around here at the moment. Switzerland is up and running on ATC. So everything is good there. Come down the panel, looking at everything. Trims, turn stab trims on. Mock trim will go on. Yaw damper is on. And source select, we are in normal mode. All right, so now we can start doing all our prep work. So, for our flight today, oh, you're on the other side of the airport? Yeah, this is where we landed last time when we flew in from Lisbon, so we've just both gone to the same spots we were in before. This is where they assigned us. All right, so as per normal, we're going to switch over to zero fuel weight. And our zero fuel weight for today's trip is 27068. We'll enter that in. And our fuel for today is 3808. We'll enter that in. That gives us our setting there, and that is good. So we'll set the payload in the simulator, and we're going to copy the performance data over into the FMS.
Do you know traffic, American 7, heavy departing runway 34, right? See ya.
I think he's heading to New York, if I remember looking at that correctly. All right, so come over here and do our flight plan now. So it's Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot, and we are heading to Zulu,
traffic, Volin 214,
Sierra,
604,
Zulu, Bravo.
pushing back and starting, facing north.
Let's try that again. Oh, there's the execute. Lima, Sierra, Zulu, Bravo. Let's get that lever out of the way. Lima, Sierra, Zulu, Bravo. These ones always kind of get me. And we're going to Lima, India. Mike Charlie is our alternate. I believe that is Milan. So that is all entered in. We can hit enter there. And we are good.
Team Engineer traffic,
Over to page 2.
6, Echo Uniform landing up. And takeoff from 25 via the Nemo 5 Alpha departure.
So Sovan is our first waypoint. We're then taking the Lima 995 airway to
Realm traffic at
Kenny.
12, 841, taxiing to holding short runway 25.
Is everybody using 25? I got 34 right. What are the current winds? Current winds are 360, so I don't know why they're using 24 or 25. Where do we go? Kenny. Then we're going on the Zulu 651 airway to Detri, Delta Indio Tango Romeo India. And from there it's the Zulu 119 airway to Sosoon, Sierra Oscar Sierra Oscar November. And from there it's the Whiskey 112. And we head to Monin, Mike Oscar November India November. And that's the entry point into our arrival. So we'll hit execute on that. Go to our departures. So LIFR departure, we're going to stick with 34 right for our departure, and we are going off the SOSI 1 or SOSI 7 X-ray. There it is there. We'll execute that. And our arrival, runway 14 is in use. It'll be the ILS for runway 14. We're coming in through Monin, so it's the Monin 3 Mike. And we'll put in Berkey, but we may get vectors from ATC. So that is now entered in. So we can quickly do a flight plan check. And I believe the passengers are going to start boarding. Oh, here they are. The bus has showed up. So let's do a flight plan check. We'll come over here, format to there. We'll go to our legs page. And we'll advance to next waypoint. So we come up around to the coast, turn north, head up along the coastline, over the Alps, head over Switzerland, make the turn in towards and you can see we come in like that, and then there's a bit of a teardrop we're going to do to come in and pick up the ILS. So that is all looking good. We'll check our legs for any discontinuities. So we have two pages there with nothing. We can come down, Sosin. Yep. So we'll take that Monin, overlay it over that Monin, and hit execute. And then there's all our turns in. Burke, we could hold if we have to. We shouldn't have to. And come around to the runway. All right. So that is all looking very good. Let's go back to our flight plan. We'll go over to our performance initialization now. Alright, so that didn't copy that in. So let's tell it once again, copy over. There we go. So the information is here.
Rome traffic at Portugal 841.
Cruise altitude is 360. Hit execute. Next page, no ESA deviation, but we have a trip wind of a heading of 28. So that's a negative, so it'll be minus 28. And then I'll work for the calculations. Over to page 3. Estimated time of departure. It will be in... I know it's odd now because I've changed the time in the sim. 2015 Zulu, so we'll put that in. Hit execute, and it's all updated there. So we're just over an hour en route. That is all good. VNAV setup, we will leave those numbers there. And even on our cruise. So there's the current METAR. So 25 is departure, landing on 35 right. Fine. Making me change my plans. Okay, so runway 25 is what we're going to use. Let me just change my departure. We'll go with that one. Bring that up. So we'll go off on the Sauce 7 Lima instead. Alright, so back into our departure. So it's going to be runway 25, and it will be the Sauce 7 Lima. Transition is fine, so we'll put that in. That gives us a bit of a climb out, and then we turn around. So that is now set. I do want to go back to our initial page here. Index.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats.
Forgot to put the
If you're
flight
in an
number in,
emergency
but that's
exit
fine.
row, please read the exit seating responsibilities
Usually
in the
show up
card
there.
and
Can't
in the
remember
front
exactly
seat.
where it
If
is,
you're not
where it
able
goes
to
in.
comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant
Oh,
know,
that's
so
where
that
it
way
goes
you
in.
can be refuted. You are
On
free to
flight
use
plan,
your portable
so
electronic devices during the
uniform
boarding process.
Kilo
We ask
Victor
that larger electronic devices are
3556.
stowed once we depart from the gate.
And that
Thank
puts
you,
your
and
flight
welcome
plan up
aboard.
there, which is very handy sometimes if you're doing different ones than you're used to. So, over to the menu. We'll knock that over to there. Right side will just go on. That's fine, so that's all set. And he can have the legs on his side. And we'll put you back to that mode there. Like so. We are going to dial your range back to 10 miles. Leave you at 40. Alright, so everybody's still coming on board. So, for our departure, sitting over here at gate or stand, remote stand 201. We're going to come out here. We're going to taxi out probably through Echo Alpha to Delta, and Delta around to Delta Mike, and then up here to Bravo Bravo for runway 25. We're then going to depart to the west. We're then going to come out this way on the Solciv 7 Lima. We'll be making a little bit of a left jog to come down to RF 703. At that point, we're going to make the turn and come up this way, making sure we pass over these restrictions. So 250 knots is our speed restriction. We have no height restrictions. We just got to keep climbing. So that is all good. They don't want us too slow and too low in this area here. From there, we're going to head up this way, up over Rome past Siena, over Florence, by Parma, come east of Milan, going to cross over the border here over the Alps, and then we come in this way into Switzerland,
Long traffic,
descending down into Berne, and then there'll be a little bit of a
Bravo, Bravo, runway 25.
loop around and landing on runway 14.
Hotel, Romeo and Bravo.
As usual, that's the plan. We'll see how it plays out. When we get there. Looks like Eurocontrol has gone offline, so it's just going to be Swiss radar. A few clouds over by the mountains here. Those are the ones that run down the center of Italy.
We're ready to go when you are.
All right, everybody is on board. So we'll come back over to the aircraft.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Closing the
and welcome
cargo
aboard
doors.
Flight 5556.
Closing
with
the
service to Switzerland.
front
Our
door.
flight time will be roughly
See how the doors are
1
now
hour and
closed?
7 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode
All right,
and your
so
large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten
passenger
your seatbelt and
signs
make
are
sure
both
that all
on.
tray tables and
Landing
seat backs are in a
elevation
full upright and locked
set for
position
0,
for
14
departure.
feet
Cabin
here at
crew,
the
prepare
airport.
cabin
We'll give
for
it one
departure.
notch. We'll set the landing elevation to 20. That's fine. Altimeters are set. Our 1024 is our current pressure. FMS is set and checked. IRSs are aligned. Radios are set. No nav aids needed for the departure. Takeoff briefing is complete. So personal electronic devices are off. We're going to bring online the APU. Just waiting for the invite to go away. There we go. So the APU is coming online. Takeoff data. Come over here and transfer our takeoff data in. Takeoff data is now set. V1 of 130, VR of 130, V2 of 140, and a VT of 191. Let's bring up our electrics page. We're still on ground power. APU will take priority as soon as it's up. There she goes. So we're now on APU. You can see our ground power has gone to available, meaning that the APU is online. So we can remove the APU and remove the wheel chocks. So the APU is up, electricals are set, doors are closed and locked. Beacon light is coming on. Fuel quantity is checked and fuel pumps are on. Hydraulic pumps are on. And parking brake is on.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We will be ready shortly.
Roger.
So the push is coming in. I'm using the new Pushback Express, and I've already preset the distance and direction I want to push to. So it'll be connected in a second. Rome area traffic, Skyways 5556, stand 201, pushing back facing east. Alright, so we are pushed back. So everything is set. We're good to go.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Let's get these lights up. Just because we might get a little bit of cloud. Makes it easier to see them.
Berne area traffic, Speeding 464, stand 207, push back and start facing east.
You are clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Alright, clear to start engines at our discretion. All the fuel pumps are on. Everything is good to go. Starting the right engine.
Make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten
Waiting
by
for
pulling
N2
on
to
the
come
end
up
of the strap.
to
To release your seatbelt,
20.
lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight, as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin
Engine
pressure,
fuel's
an
being
oxygen
added.
mask will
We have
drop in
fuel
front of
flow.
you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head.
There's
and tighten
Nick
the strap
pushing
if
back as well.
necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't
Jack's around
inflate.
here somewhere. I
Oxygen
think he
is
said he was the other
flowing
side of the
through mask,
airfield.
and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask.
There we go,
and
not too bad.
each other.
Almost right on the
Keep
line.
your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Open the plastic pouch
Parking
and
brakes
Parking
set.
brakes set.
put the
Roger.
rest of your head.
Okay, the tow bar is disconnected, and the equipment is clear.
Hold the
Thanks,
strap
and you
to
can
head.
disconnect and go to hand
Place the
signals.
vest
Thanks.
firmly
Have a
on
good
the
flight.
life
See you
cord
later.
only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouth.
Alright, good start on the right engine, starting the left.
With a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device.
Goes the
Pull the
tug.
cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
20%
located in
and
the lavatory
one
is prohibited by
are
law.
N2.
All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Fuel is introduced. Could be Jack taxiing over there. Looks like a CRJ. %. We're good. And that's good engine start. So generators are on auto. Electrics. Checked all electrics running off the engine. Bleed valves are auto and normal. Packs coming on. Recirc fan on. Cargo air is on. APU is shutting off. Count to 3. And power down. Anti-ice not required. Nose wheel steering is armed. Taxi check will be slats and flaps 8. 8 selected. And 8 indicated. Flight controls. Left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral, left rudder, right rudder, neutral. Aileron and rudder are centered and green, and our trim setting is 7.2.
Ready to go.
Cabin's ready to go. 7.2 units set on the trim. thrust reversers on. Flight instruments are all checked. And brake temperatures, which is a good indicator to get off that page back to the main one, are checked and are green. So we are ready to taxi. Taxi light coming on. Fukushima traffic, Skyways 5556, taxiing via Echo Alpha Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo Bravo, holding short runway 25. Alright, so brakes are off. And away we go. Doesn't look like we have any traffic inbound at the moment, so we should be pretty clear to sequence ourselves out of here.
Right, yeah, traffic. Innsbruck 464, taxiing via Echo Alpha, Echo Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, and for holding point for runway 25.
Oh yeah, should be Echo Golf. Did I say Echo Alpha? I did, didn't I? Oh well. No, it looks like a CJ4 taxied by. Not a CRJ. Nice looking British Airways livery. Always love that tail design. Okay, so we got a few things to do when we get to the runway. Get ourselves ready.
Bomb traffic, falling 214, holding short, runway 25.
Oh, that is Jack. I don't know why he looks like a CJ4 to me. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I can get a little bit closer and see him.
Well in 214, lining up runway 25.
Alright, so he's getting ready to go. It's a CRJ. Alright, we are parked. So, before takeoff checklist, pitot heats coming on. Lights and strobes are on. Fuel quantity is checked and fuel manual crossfeed is enabled. Flight attendants are notified. Transponder is set. Radar is on. And TCAS is on. And traffic is on.
Falling 214, taking off runway 25 on the SOSIV 7 Lima departure.
So reversers are on. We want that parking brake. It's fine. Seatbelts, no smoking. It's fine. And manual cross flow is fine. So we are good to go. Rome traffic, Skyways 5556, taking position, runway 25 and holding. Alright. So we'll start the clock. Give him 2 minutes. Hey, Captain Matty. Oh, what new airliner did you get? Hope it's a good one. Love for someone to bring the A350 in here. That'd be a nice long haul one. Ah, the 220, okay. A few more seconds. We'll get ready to go. So we got an initial climb altitude of 10,000 feet. There's our V2 plus 10 for our initial speed. We are set and ready to go. Alright. So stop that. Clear. Rome area traffic, Skyways 5556 rolling, runway 25 on the SOSIV 7 Lima departure. Alright, so clock is running, brakes are set, parking brake is off. Throttle's coming up. 40%. Brakes released. Takeoff power is set. Oop, should have done that. Takeoff go around mode. It's 80 knots.
Romeo traffic, speedboat 464, landing up runway 25.
V1 rotate. Pitch up, positive rate, gear up. We crank our speed. 220. Nav. Speed, autopilot engaged. Speed came back again. Dial that up. We can go right up to 250 now. Through T speed, so flaps coming up. There goes Jack. It's 230 knots. Well above the minimums for the departure. 6,500 feet. Shipping on the western coast of Italy. There's the mountain range.
Rome area traffic, Spirit 464 rolling runway 25.
There's our turn. 10,000 feet coming. Take it all the way up to
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. So now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required
speed
to
up
pay
to
a small
290.
We do offer complimentary in-flight seating
climb.
thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi
And
to
landing
find
lights
out more
can come
information.
off. Taxi lights off. Fuel flow will come off. Bleeds are all set and good. Thrust reversers off. Spoilers are retracted. Flaps are retracted. And the CAS is good. We'll box that and we're good for the climb out. Very nice. So we're gonna, this is a shorter flight today. You can see the Alps already out the front window. I do have the, I think it's a 20-meter mesh. So it should be nicely detailed when we get closer. I think I have both the Swiss mesh and the Austrian mesh. So we should see the Swiss mesh. Unfortunately, not seeing Jack on the traffic display. I know he's out there somewhere ahead of me. Yeah, it is a tight turn, isn't it? Or did you do the same one? It's 20,000 feet. We're not going to be up at cruise for long.
Home traffic, gravity 914 pushing back, facing north.
So we've got a nice climb going here. Still on the departure route. See Sausiv there, that's our exit point off the SID. There's the Central Alps. Nicely snow covered. Didn't tell you to do that. Back on course. Maybe I accidentally brushed the button. And some nice views. That lake looks like it's in the center of a volcano. Very interesting.
A realtor knows you aren't just
Anyway,
looking
we've
for a
left
place
the
to privacy. You're looking for a
SID now.
kitchen where you can crank those guilty pleasures. With knowledge, dedication, and expertise, a realtor won't just help you buy a house, they'll help you find a home.
Everything is looking good. About seven and a bit thousand to go. So as it stands right now, the next frequency we're going to need is Swiss radar on 128.050. Get that dialed in. One 28.050. doing our slow climb up to cruise altitude. I don't think those are actually the Alps, actually. These look like mid-Italy mountain range. So that's just the center spine of that range that heads back. The Alps are still to come. What was really nice was going into Innsbruck the other day on the Christmas flight on Sunday when landing at in the dark. It's hard to see in the video, but on my monitor watching it, seeing the mountains and a little bit of moonlight and the reflecting off the snow as we came in the valley there was, you know, one of the nicer views I've had landing in the sim. It was really nice. So that crater lake, I think we just went over it. There it is there. That is Lake Siena. Well, it looks like it's in that volcano. Noisy out there. It's Grosseto. Slowly working our way up to 360. We're a little bit heavy for that flight, but that's what Sim Brief gave me, yeah. Yeah, Jack, we do. We've got Swiss control, Swiss radar online, and Berne Tower is up as well. That's how I confirmed that they were using 1.4. I checked their ATIS before we left. Although there's not really no wind there, and it's pretty clear, no significant clouds, so should be a nice approach into Berne. Coming up towards Siena. We'll be down just off to our left in a few minutes. I think that's it over there. Another well-known historic town in Italy. I'm just gonna reinsert ourselves to 340. Oh, we're gonna make it all the way up to 3.6 on this climb rate. alteration here. We'll set 0.79. There we go. So now into cruise. Ease the throttle slightly. Alright, I think we're here, gonna be happy right there.
Canada is way more than back bacon and maple syrup. We're also home of the
So,
Schnorr taco.
ZB 635, 16,000 feet or ATC.
Smoked meat on fried rice.
Yep, that's
Heck
entered
yeah.
in. So
We'll
39
just
minutes,
hang
we'll be
over
getting
with
our
the
descent.
season. And yes, that's with clam juice. We'll do deep fried turducken. We'll do hot pot, then topper casserole with hot dogs. Bring it. Because we are the ultimate party
Should all be
pot.
good.
These are the foods we all love. And you can find them all at Real Canadian Superstore.
Okay, we're just gonna monitor our speed. Siena is just out here. Alright, we're good. We're 270 miles from the Berne airport. I think our power setting is pretty good. We'll just hold it right there. And since we've leveled out, let them get up and move around. Fortunately, PAX has the initial 36,000 foot entered in, so it's not going to go into cruise mode. Snow-top mountains over there. Pisa and Lucca are off in this direction. I think that's Livorno there. Pisa's probably just behind the post. Lucca, I think, is up in the mountains here. Oh. I think it's time for me to go get a beverage. leave you with the tunes. I will be back in a couple minutes.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
As a dentist, patients often ask me what toothpaste to use.
What toothpaste do I use?
So I tell them, New Crest Advanced Gum Restore, because it's clinically proven to make your gums healthier, and healthy gums are an important part of a healthy mouth. So now you know the one to choose.
Crest Advanced Gum Restore?
Exactly.
New Crest Advanced Gum Restore helps reverse gingivitis and early gum disease for healthy-looking, beautiful smiles for life.
Alright, I'm back. Got my tea. Looks like we can now definitely see the Alps coming up in front of us. We're just about over the city of Parma. Very well known in food circles. I'm assuming, well, Parma ham, Parmesan cheese. Next major one I know that we're coming up to is, in a little bit, is Milan. And then we start crossing over into the mountains. And we'll be picking up Berne radar. Yeah, they've got it pretty much all covered right now, Jack. Even over, if you look, it goes all the way over into England, over to Ireland. The only place that's not online right now, I think, is Netherlands, Amsterdam. Even Scotland just came online. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Going to do a check on the ATIS. Still using runway 14. Information Echo now. Winds calm, 7 miles. Oh, freezing fog? What? Visibility 7 kilometers. Runway visible range 1,000 meters, upgrading, freezing fog, clouds few at 200 feet, scattered at 600 feet. That's not what the last METAR showed, unless it's been updated. Oh,
enjoy the next 30 seconds of holiday inspiration brought to you by Loblaw, Sears, and your independent grocer. Gather your favorite people. Put on some sweet sounds. Try some of the world's best eggnog ice cream from President's Choice. Snack on some $12.99 President's Choice Club Pack nuts. Make sure you get all the right ingredients to nail that mashed potato recipe just well enough to please your very picky Nana, but not so good that it makes her feel insecure that it's actually more fire than hers.
So,
nothing, Nana.
Definitely going to be an ILS approach.
Everything you need at Loblaw, Sears, and your independent grocer, and have a happy holiday. Whew. Pass the eggnog.
Pass the eggnog. Beautiful area here between the mountains. So we're 153 miles from our top of descent. Which is at Canny, which is actually in Switzerland. So basically at PPEG is when we're going to be coming up to crossing over the Swiss border. Sorry, we're 148 miles from the airport. Direct line, I think it is. Interesting. Got a couple more waypoints, and then we got to start getting ready to head down. So, if you guys are all ready for Christmas, I know those of you in the UK are facing some more restrictions potentially. I was reading that today. Talking about it here for where I am as well. Who knows? Starting to see the mountains starting to come in. Heading all the way over to France, through Switzerland, across Austria. So we got Swiss radar set in. I got tower written down, so we're ready to go to him when we have to. Everything else is set. He's probably going to give us a squawk code. So we'll be ready to grab that as well. Fuel quantity is good. Nice. So who do we got coming in? Looks like it is us three. And a pair of Piper 28s coming in from Geneva. Oh yeah, I'm sure the cats would be just thrilled with having a tree. My sister got a dog in May, puppy. So puppy's first Christmas this year. See how that goes. A lot of the chat trolls dropping by today. I think it's time for a little bit of a bite before we start our descent. I think that's what I called it. Yep, that's what I called it. So I got a data error downloading off from VATSim. So Jack, it looks like you're going to be the first one switching over to Swiss radar. See when he gives you a call. You might not do it until you're down through 24,000 or 25,000 feet. So because usually it's Euro control up this high, and Euro control is not online right now. So we'll have to see. We're about 35 miles from top of descent. So the one we're looking for is from Cannae to Dietrich. This is the rate of descent we're going to be looking for. And we should be able to follow it all the way down. So we could probably set our altitude in at, yeah, 4,000. And just follow the arrival and the flight plan all the way down. Once we hit the peg, it's what, about 15 miles to Cannae, and we'll set up for our descent. So we'll quickly take a look, see where we are. We are currently right here. There's our descent point right here. We'll be crossing the border shortly. And we're going to come up this way, make that left turn and around, come over to Interlaken, and at Interlaken we pick up the Monen, come in this way, right over top of the airport, up towards Berkey, and then we're going to do basically a teardrop around, unless we're vectored by Swiss radar into some other type of arrival. Once we hit the airport and we land, we're going to be landing on 14. It's going to be a left departure, so we'll be vacating probably Foxtrot. And then we'll go into the stands at Berne. And that is the plan. It's coming up for Lugano. .1029 is the current altimeter in Berne. Haven't been beeped yet. It's good. I'm going to dial in straight down to 4,000. I'll just follow the VNav down. Seems to have all the restrictions in. Right, crossing the border. Right now we're going to want 1,000 foot per minute. That'll change. Mach 7.9 is what we're going to want for our descent, so that's the speed we're going to latch in on. Alright, so there we go. So we're going to go into vertical speed. And we want 1,700 feet per minute. Come back on the power. And now we're going to have to concentrate. Alright, 1,700 is selected, 1,700 is in, 1,700 is advised, so we're good. There he is. And we'll go 1, 2, 1, 020 board tower. 020. There we go.
It's a 69 Kilo Charlie information, Alpha cleared Perso to Golf arrival, expect runway 14.
Alpha Scout expecting ILS runway 14 and Seabird 62 Golf arriving for 57 Kilo Charlie.
Swiss Radar Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 314 descending on for the Monin 3 mic arrival at the Berne.
Skyways 5556 with radar grid, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Skyways 5556.
Just to confirm via Juliet Alpha for
Getting bounced around here over the hills.
Confirm.
Gotta watch that speed.
KLM 420 descent 7000 feet, QNH 1029.
Descend to 7,000 feet, KLM 420. Good evening, Swiss Radar, Speedbird 464 with you, flight level 300, direct Kane.
Speedbird 464, Swiss Radar grid, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Speedbird 464.
Skyway 5556, identifies flight level 295, cleared Monin 3 mic arrival, expect ILS approach runway 14, descent flight level 180.
Cleared for the Monin 3 mic and runway 14 and flight level 180 for Skyways 5556. So dial that up.
Evelyn 22, proceed direct Zurich East, Zulu Uniform Echo.
180.
Direct Zurich East, turbulent 2. KLM 420, turn right, heading 130.
There we go.
130,
A little bit bumpy, so we'll get the signs back on in the back.
Good evening, Moonraker 708 is checking in flight level 340, passing Kenny.
So our airport elevation is 1680.
1000 in the box, Moonraker 708.
So we're going to start cranking that in.
Moonraker 708, identified flight level 340. KLM 420, descent 4000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, KLM 420.
1660. Should say 1680. That's wrong one. 1680, that is good. Watch our speed.
Golf Tango Sierra, turn left, heading 120.
Feels good. TCAS is good. Radar is set. CAS is checked. Landing data we will do when we're closer to the ground.
KLM 420, turn right,
and
heading 190, cleared ILS approach runway 22, report established.
So 1900 feet, so we're going to crank in a couple more notches.
Report when established, KLM 420.
Center, we 2596, request my partner to airport to miles out.
So there's our next turn. So we're heading them on in.
2906, Swiss radar grid system, I call you back. Vueling 214, descent to flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Vueling 214.
Beautiful. Coming in over the Alps here.
And Swiss 25906, you're clear to destination Malta, runway 28, Webit for Whiskey departure, climb 5000 feet, squawk 6705.
Swiss 2596, cleared to Malta Airport with Webby forward.
A little bit fast.
28, initial climb 5000. And could you repeat the squawk number?
That's the third one today.
Swiss 2596 6705.
The squawk
Chatbots are
6705.
busy.
Swiss 295.
Speedbird 4640, descent flight level 160.
Descent flight level 160, Sierra 464.
Swiss radar, good evening, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee, CRJ9, stand Hotel 85 Zurich with information Alpha, request clearance to Munich.
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee, Swiss radar, grid system, back callback. Golf Tango Sierra, turn left, heading 050.
Left 050, Golf Tango Sierra.
LM 420, contact tower 118.7, tschüss.
We've got to the tower, KLM 420.
Rolling 140, descent flight level 130.
340 inbound Etoxu.
Rolling 2140, descent flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Welling 214.
November 6, Echo Swiss radar, grid identified. Swiss 69 Kilo Charlie, proceed direct keep hold, descent flight level 80.
Proceed direct keep hold, descent flight level 80, Swiss 69 Kilo Charlie.
Busy on the radio.
Lufthansa 519, Unicom 122.8, tschüss.
Oh, that's not a good terrain glitch ahead of us.
Golf Tango Sierra, turn left, heading 040.
040, Golf Tango Sierra.
Skyways 5556, descent flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Skyways 5556.
Skyways 5556, reduce the speed to 280 knots.
280 knots, Skyways 5556.
Speedbird 464, speed 260 knots.
Speed 260 knots, Speedbird 464.
That's him setting up for spacing. Ah, cool.
November 6, Echo, proceed direct to Olben.
There's our turn.
Olben, number 6 Echo.
So the airport will be basically
Lufthansa 4
directly ahead of us.
Yankee, information, Bravo current cleared München, runway 28, DGS 3 Whiskey departure, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Clear to Munich, Romeo 28, Dig 3 Whiskey departure, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000, then we'll pick up information. Bravo, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee.
The 4 Whiskey Yankee, read back correct, startup approved, report ready for taxi.
Startup approval, report ready, speed
280.
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee.
Rolling 214, descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Descent flight level 8,000, QNH 1029, Welling 214.
Skyways 5556, descent flight level 110.
Flight level 110, Skyways 5556.
Skyways 5556, speed 250 knots, expect some holdings over BSC.
Yeah, Roger, we'll expect the holds.
Good evening, here is 152 with you.
152, Swiss radar, Grüezi, squawk 6757.
Squawk 6757.
We have begun our final descent into Switzerland.
What are you
Flight
doing?
attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related
We've definitely got
tasks
some
and
terrain
store any
glitches out
larger
here.
electronics.
So at Berkey, there is a hold pattern.
Advise 2 from Mike,
Let's see what happens.
Advise 2 from action, Albert. Wolf Tango, Sierra descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1029.
1029 and down to 6,000, Golf Tango Sierra.
Willing 214 descent to 4,000 feet, cleared for the ILS approach runway 14 with the lineup via the Birkey hold.
Descent flight level 4,000, can you repeat the rest of your message? Willing 214?
Willing 214, you're cleared for the ILS approach runway 14 via the procedure turn at Birkey.
Cleared for ILS runway 14 via the approach Birkey. Willing 214?
Golf Tango Sierra, turn left heading 310.
Left 310, Golf Tango Sierra.
69 Kilo Charlie, turn right heading 030, descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1029.
So 110.1 is tuned in on nav1, so the ILS is set.
Skyway 556, descent flight level 90.
The level 90, Skyway is 5556.
Speedbird 464, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Speedbird 464.
Easy 1528 identified, cleared Bunker 3 Romeo arrival, descent flight level 180.
Descent flight level 180, cleared to Bangkok.
Easy 158 cleared Bunker 3 Romeo arrival, expect runway 22.
So the airport is just below us.
Golf Tango Sierra, turn left heading 250, cleared out approach runway 28, report established.
Left 250 for the ILS 22 and we'll report established, Golf Tango Sierra.
2596, start and pushback approved, facing east.
Push approved, facing east, suite 259.
November 6, Echo request descent, flight level 180.
November 6, Echo descent flight level 250.
Descent flight level 50, November 6.
Skyway 5556, hold at Birkey as published.
Hold at Birkey as published, Skyways 5556.
Speedbird 464, hold at Birkey as published.
Hold at Birkey as published, Speedbird 464.
Skyways 5556, Yankee. With 69 Kilo Charlie, turn right heading 110, descent 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 14, report established.
Right 110, sending table 70, report established on the ILS runway 14, 65 Kilo Charlie.
Swiss radar, Golf Tango Sierra is fully established.
Golf Tango Sierra, contact tower 118.7, happy
Should
landing.
go into the hold at Berkey.
118.7 for Golf Tango Sierra. Thanks for the help, have a nice night, bye-bye.
See what happens.
Swiss radar United 153 with you at flight level 350.
Okay, that should, the turn we should be coming out to pick up the teardrop and go into the hold pattern. There we go, level.
Speedbird 464, descent 7,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Descent 7,000, QNH 1029, Speedbird 464.
So while we're down here, we'll get our lights all on.
Radar,
Whoa, there's that freezing fog coming in.
Fly level
Plus these glaciers over here, whatever they are.
For fly level 320.
I'm going to kick the range back to 5
So
miles.
2575, Swiss radar grid identified, climb flight level 360.
So it should keep us in the hold now.
Climb fly level 360, speed 2575.
1528, you were clear to flight level 180, descent flight level 140.
See if it flies the hold.
Descent flight level 140.
Coming level, so we want to keep our speed up.
Swiss 2596 for your inspection.
Swiss 2596, taxi holding point
It's not the
128
pattern.
via Inner and Alpha.
Taxi holding point 128 by Inner and Alpha, Swiss 2596.
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee, wind calm, runway 28 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28.
I'm going to do this manually.
Service 5556, descent 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet, Skyways 5556.
Air Berlin 22, Unicom 122.8, cheers.
So, I saw in a chat somebody saying that it wasn't working.
Easy 1528, proceed direct
The hold
to
procedures,
flow on the star.
which we just saw there.
Can I repeat again, please? Direct to where?
To B-flow, it's on your star.
So we're going to do it manually.
Is 1528 unable to be slow. I have Belka, Pass, and the runway.
Yeah, then you have something completely wrong for sure. Turn right, heading 320.
Heading to 320.
Yeah, and are you able to fly in altitude? You were cleared to 140, you're now at 130. Swiss 6 and Kilo Charlie, wind calm, runway 14, clear to land.
140 clear to land to 6 Kilo Charlie. Thanks, Thomas.
And Swiss 2596, line up runway 28 and wait.
The Swiss 2596 line up runway 28.
So we're just going to have to do all this manually now. And Nick's saying he lost his flight plan. That's not good. Alright, so we're at 5,000.
Easy 1528, descent to flight level 110.
So travel for 110.
At least it's put the plan up on the ND and I can at least follow it this way. So 4,000 feet is the intercept altitude, so that's not too bad. Definitely gonna have to go.
Welling 214, establish ILS 14.
The ice.
Welling 214, contact Berne Tower on 121.020. Radar service terminated.
It's because of the freezing fog here.
Berne Tower on 121.020. Welling 214.
Lufthansa 4, Whiskey Yankee identified 4,000 feet, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee.
Pretty cool view. Oh, weather adjustment there. Alright, so it made the initial part of the procedure turn for the hold, but then it just bailed out on me at that point. Started going off doing its own thing. So I want to go around to 318.
Runway 5556, descent to 4,000 feet.
Descend 4000, Skyways 5556.
This is 6 Kilo Charlie, clear about 814, select at Hotel 1.
So hopefully on the next one he gives me
6
the
Kilo
straight
Charlie,
in on the
continue on Juliet,
intercept.
hold short runway 28.
Juliet 44, runway 28, 6 Kilo Charlie.
Swiss 25906, wind calm, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, 32596.
Easy 1528, descend to flight level 80, turn right, heading 040.
And looks like Nick disconnected.
Can I repeat again the heading?
040.
040. Right.
Easy 1528, descend to flight level 80.
So you can see doing it this way, it's not too bad with keeping me fairly straight within the...
Easy 1528, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, heading of 040.
So there's altitude capture coming up.
November 6 Echo, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, November 6 Echo.
Skyways 5556, cleared ILS approach runway 14, report established free speed.
Roger, cleared the ILS approach runway 14, will report established. Skyways 5556. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn towards Berkey. Start bringing our speed back.
Swiss 2596, identified 3000 feet, plan flight level 310, proceed direct Omido.
I'm going to transfer our performance landing information over.
United 153, proceed direct Soson.
Since we're in heading mode, come over
Proceed
here
direct
and
to United 153.
Switch to
United
the localizer.
153, when ready, descend to flight level 170.
And we have the localizer,
Descend
we have
to
the
flight
glide
level
slope.
170, United 153.
The 69 Kilo Charlie, taxi
Speed's
gate
coming
Alpha
back.
04 via Juliet, Alpha
210.
Foxtrot, November,
Flaps
crossing
1.
28 approved.
Customer selected Juliet, after gate Alpha 04 by Juliet Alpha Foxtrot, November, posted 6 Kilo Charlie. Thank you.
So flight attendants have been notified passenger signs around thrust reversers are
November 6 Echo, proceed
armed.
direct Sampre Sierra Papa Romeo.
And landing gear and flaps.
Direct Sierra Papa Romeo, November 6 Echo.
Approach mode. There we go. Flaps 8.
Easy 1528, turn right, heading 070.
Slowing down.
Right is 700.
So we're not that far out.
Moonraker 708, Unicom 122.8.
2280, thanks for service and have a nice evening, Moonraker 708, bye.
Keep up 2575, contact body control 128.1, tschüss.
Gear down.
One two eight, small one, speed road 2575, thank you.
See that bottom layer of the fog. feet. $160 knots, flaps. 20. Flaps full. And there is the glide slope. So it's radar, Skyways 5556 established 14.
Skyway 5556, contact Berne Tower 121.025, radar service terminated. Bye-bye.
121025 for Skyways 5556. Goodbye. Berne Tower, Skyways 5556 with you established on the ILS, runway 14, 5.4 miles out.
Skyways 5556, Berne Tower, good evening. Wind calm, runway 14, clear to land, backtrack approved.
Clear to land, backtrack approved, Skyways 5556. So reversers are armed, anti-ice is armed, seatbelts and no smoking signs are on. Gear down, 3 green. Little church we're going over. Gear down, yeah, 3 green, flaps full, cabin has been notified. Oh, screen went black. That's not good, Jack. Everyone's having problems today. Nick lost his flight plan on the approach, or arrival. Oh, there's the airport. Oh, right by the mountains, too. 1,000 feet to go. The runway in sight. Forgot to set the minimums, but I'm looking at them now. About 2,500 would be the minimum. And we can see the runway. A little bit slow. 500. 500 feet. Landing.
400.
My airplane.
300. 300.
It's a short runway. Don't want to float it.
Sync rate. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Get her down. Don't float. Right, 40 knots. Reversers disarmed. Ahaha! Welcome to Berne.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Switzerland. The local time is 1:09 p.m. and it's
Skyways 5556, welcome to Berne, taxi to stand of choice.
your mobile devices.
Stand of choice for Skyways 5556. Thank you.
Stop and the seatbelt
Yeah, thanks for flying. Have a nice evening. See you.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead
Alright,
bins.
so after landing checklist,
If
APU,
this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again.
transponder, and radar. Radar will come off. Transponder will come off. Flaps will come up. Turn off the thrust reversers. Lights will come off. Strobes off. Probes will come off. And we'll start the APU. And we'll taxi. That was a little bit tense. Couldn't see everything. Got the mountains around and then doing a hold, which didn't work. Alright. So we're heading up to the stands here. Did you figure out why your flight plan disappeared? Was it when you were trying to enter the hold? I don't know if you saw me, but it didn't want to do the hold, which was rather annoying. So these are some of those loop around gates. As you can see. We're going to go to this one here. Yankee 6, or Yellow 6. Yeah, I put the hold in. It entered it in, and when I got to the entry point, it started doing the turn that you do for that entry into a hold. But then instead of turning to the right and going onto the hold pattern, it started turning left. So it was on the nav, so I just did it manually, just followed the line. Anyway, there's parking brake is on. Get the seatbelt signs off. APU is on, so thrust levers will come off. Come on, the anti-ice will come off. Fuel pumps are off on both. Beacon light is off, landing lights are off, and nose wheel steering is disarmed. That on, we'll get the thing in. And there we go. Doors are opening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to cold, icy, snowy, weak sun, cold Berne. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Next week we leave Berne and go somewhere else in Europe as we continue on our European capitals. Next stream is Wednesday. It will be the Spitfire tour. We're going to continue heading south down along the west coast of Scotland. Hope to see you all then. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. And if you do want to fly along, feel free. Information is placed on the Discord. Placed on the Discord in advance. So it's there so you can find out where we're flying, what we're flying, whether it's a VATSim flight or a multiplayer flight. I do both. And you're more than welcome to join in. Just throwing the information up in the chat for the Discord link. Hopefully it'll pop up. There it is. So you're, as I said, more than welcome to come over to the Discord and join us on these flights. Community is what it's all about. And yeah, Jack, I read in Gavin's Discord that people were saying they were having a problem with the holds not following. So it was nice he gave it to me here. And I was able to try it, and sure enough, didn't follow it. So apparently Aerosoft's been notified multiple times, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, there we go. Another successful flight under our belt for Fly UK. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. See you next time. Talk to you later. Bye for now.